Yo, hello, welcome back to the channel. Leicester City career mode is what we have for you today. It is episode 36, I think, somewhere around there, into second season. Transfer window, I believe, just closed at the end of the last episode. We made a few signings, brought a few players in, sent a few players out, made some changes, made some trades, loan players out, but that's all involved. That's what comes with a transfer window. But we're starting this episode off. We have 3 matches in this episode again. Soon maybe we'll go back to 4. Same with Arsenal career mode. We've had 3 a bit recently. It's just a lot quicker to record, a lot quicker to edit. But obviously the season goes by a lot faster if you do 4 matches in each episode. So we'll try and get that back in. But you see, starting off against West Bromwich Albion, my first game of the episode in the Premier League. Jamie Vardy having a few chances there, but Lewis Holtby playing Aaron's in with a beautiful through ball 17 minutes in. Lewis Holtby again has just been on top form recently. He's been having a kind of Ozil period, the period Ozil's having in real life now. I think Ozil's assisted in 8 consecutive games in the Premier League now. That's actually a Premier League record, but Holtby's doing it, just assisting in every single game he's playing in. He just gets into the right position all the time, and his passing is actually like... I feel like his passing is better than Ozil's in this game. He can make passes that even I'm not expecting him to make. So we're 1-0 up. The ball breaks for Holtby again. He slides Aaron's in again, and it's a great save by the keeper. And Danny Drinkwater just can't react quick enough. He actually just takes it off the field as it hits his chest. So that's a few chances in the first half for us to actually take the lead. We took the lead, couldn't double the lead actually, but we were on top with Lewis Holtby pulling the strings in this game into the second half. 78 minutes in, we had to skip forward because nothing really was going on early. West Brom defended well, but really didn't offer anything in attack, which is basically West Brom in real life. And it's not until the 90th minute where Jamie Vardy plays in Aaron's again, who had picked up an injury from earlier in the game, sprained knee, and he's actually going to be out for 3 weeks after this game. So he's put us 2-0 up. While nursing the injury, actually, his first shot is saved well again by the keeper, but luckily he drops in a position where he can just go, move towards it, tap it into the back of the net on the volley. Easy finish. And Lando Aaron's, you see him limping back, but he has got his 4th goal at the Barclays Premier League, gets man of the match. He stepped it up a lot this season. We brought him in midway through last season as a replacement for Nathan Dyer, obviously going back to Swansea this year, and he's actually he's been a lot better than I thought. I thought at some point we'd have to take him out of the first team, make him a rotation player, but he's very dangerous, and his finishing is a lot better, his crossing is brilliant. But you see, just a confirmation there, he is out for 3 weeks coming into the next game, but we do have a break coming within the next few games, so he won't miss too many games. I think there's an international break. As you can see here, I won't be managing the international break. I actually decided, I brought it up maybe in the episode before the last, where I wasn't sure if I was going to re-sign with England after winning the Euros. It was a little bit too easy in the Euros and all the friendlies. I think in the whole tenure of managing England, I didn't concede a goal. Obviously, there wasn't that many games. There was the games in the Euros, there was probably about 8, 7 games in the Euros where I won it, and then I had about 6 friendlies and didn't concede a goal all the way through. It was just a little bit too easy and boring, a little bit dull. England got a bit bored with them, so I'm deciding not to carry on. I'd probably only want to manage maybe Germany or France. If either of those jobs come to me, I'll probably take it. Other than that, I'm not too sure. National management, I'll probably just stay away from that. But you see, 20 minutes into a game with Southampton, this game was actually full of chances. As you can see, 4 chances going by already, and another one there, Shaw being denied by the goalkeeper. Another chance to cross, Holtby whips it in, it's headed, and it's come off the line, I believe, by Reed, or maybe it was just going wide, but it's another great chance. This time, another chance to deliver from Mahrez, headed out, Shaw knocks it back in, taken down by Saturis Ninnis, and volleyed over the bar on the half volley. So we're getting a lot of chances in this game. Southampton did actually get back into it eventually, but early 34th minute, still us putting the pressure on. Mahrez coming onto his left foot, up into the air, and Ninnis again involved in the action, going with a bicycle kick this time. Denied by Fraser Foster again, who made a lot of saves. He made another one that time to deny Jamie Vardy. So a lot of our chances were coming from corners. They were looking like our best opportunities to score. Into the second half, Southampton creating their own chance. Mane just getting away from Mancienne. Mancienne's not a slow player either. And Mane obviously is very fast, so he just made him look very slow himself. Into the 77th minute now, Southampton creating chances, putting it into the box, and Kante comes back, scoring against his old side, but it is disallowed for offside. You'll see in the following replay, it is actually offside just a little bit. Kante wouldn't want him to score against me, man. That would have been annoying. But you see right here, just about offside. And then coming into 80th minute, we're trying to create again. Jordan Ibe making his first start for the club, coming into his right foot, and is saved and actually tipped onto the post. So it's another great save by Fraser Foster. He's pretty much the only thing keeping them in this game at the moment. Lewis Holtby in the 90th minute coming in, and his shot is deflected out for a corner, which we will actually take as the last chance of the game. Lewis Holtby has a chance, whips it in. Jamie Vardy gets there before the keeper, and Fraser Foster, who's kept them in the game, you see he lies on the floor there in kind of disgust for himself. Kept them in the game with some brilliant saves all game long. And then in the 90th minute, he throws it all away, coming for this corner. Now, granted, he's probably feeling a little bit like Superman at this point. After making all these saves, he's come out, punched a few corners in a row at this point. Probably felt like he could get there, but the delivery was just too good. The delivery kind of baited him to come out and get it, but it was just too far away. He still got man of the match, Fraser Foster. But Jamie Vardy's header is giving us the 3 points at the end of this game. Doing a little bit of training. People are asking me why I don't do training every week when it's possible. I actually do. It's just sometimes I decide to actually play the training, because you get better results when you play the training. Well, depending on the training that it is. When I got stuff like Beat the Man training, I always do it because I find that easy to get an A every time, or at least a B. But yeah, I do the training a lot. Sometimes that's why you don't see it. But coming into a game, now the final game of the episode, it was against Chelsea in the FA Cup. So we beat Chelsea. We've actually been on a roll in recent games. We've beat Chelsea, we've beat Manchester City, we've beat Liverpool, we've beat all these top teams. And Chelsea is a team that we actually have beat recently. We haven't lost to them in our last 2 games with them. And we're actually looking to improve that record by scoring early on. It's Gökhan Inler latching onto yet again another through ball by, look who it is, Lewis Holtby. That's a great ball in between the defender's legs, and it's actually a really good finish by the captain, Gökhan Inler. Just side footing it past the keeper. I think it was Begovic they played in goal in this one. Yeah, it is. No Courtois today. Courtois is one of the few main keepers that actually play against me when I play a top side. But coming in, we have another chance. It's Jeffrey Schlupp trying to make it 2 from close range, but it's a great block. 49th minute now, getting another chance, and it's deflected in. Enner Valencia makes it 2-0, and you can see there, big deflection taking it away from Begovic. There was nothing he could have done about that one. He's still looking a little bit frustrated by it, however. Enner Valencia scored in both the previous games against Chelsea for us, and he scores again. It's quite fortuitous. I'm still not sure what to think about that. By that view, it kind of looks like it took 2 deflections. First one off inline, then second off of Boateng. But then from these angles, you can't really see it. Maybe it just took 1 deflection. Either way, it really did alter the path of the ball, and it did bring it into the back of the net. We are 2-0 up at this point, and into the 80th minute, nothing much going on again at this point. Jeffrey Schlupp going inside his man, getting a chance to shoot, taking that shot, and it falls straight to Ayoze Perez. And this is a big message being sent to all the big teams in the Premier League, all the big teams around Europe even, that we are becoming a big team in our own right. Early on, last season especially, we got nothing from Chelsea in our first 2 games against them. They completely dominated us. We didn't get any chances. Coming into this season, our first 2 games against them this season, we played a bit better. The first game against Chelsea this season wasn't great. The second game, we were all over them. It just creating chances left, right and centre. This one, we've beat Chelsea 3-0 after beating them 2-0. That's a big result against a big side. And you can see the table here, the final part of the episode. Arsenal actually drew with Chelsea in their last game, which means they dropped points. It is now only a 6-point lead for Arsenal at the top of the Premier League. We can actually do this, man. I'm starting to feel more and more confident because I can't see us dropping too many points. Maybe when we play Arsenal, we still have Arsenal and Manchester United to play, as well as Tottenham and Everton, who always give me a hard game. So we'll see how that goes. That's it for the episode, though. I hope you're enjoying it. Bye.